Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Sirianatarot. This is going to be a you versus them love reading for my dearest Sagittarius. Sagittarius, we're going to take a look at your energy on the right, your person's energy on the left, and then we're going to see what's happening between you right down the middle. At any point in time, feel free to swap the energies that I may be picking up on. And if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, Sagittarius, let's start with your person's energy. All right, so we see the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, your energy, the Nine of Cups, okay. And what's going on between you two, we see the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy, but it is showing up in reverse. And we see the Ten of Pentacles. So I do feel like some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius here, or this is just saying, you know, this is your reading. With the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like you have somebody here who's very successful. Somebody who may have a strong connection with their family, family reunions, strong connection with their children, their siblings, their parents. I feel like they have a lot to offer and they're very successful. But with the Six of Cups showing up in reverse here, I feel like this person is stuck on something from the past. Now, it could be something that's happened between the two of you, because with the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse, it feels like this connection has maybe come to a full stop, or there's some sort of karmic relationship or karma here that's getting in the way, all right? Some karmic patterns that are stopping this connection from moving forward. So your person is definitely hung up on something from the past. Wow, that came flying out. And we see the Nine of Pentacles. So I see that this person is single, so they're not married here with that Ten of Pentacles, which certainly could be the case, but it's not. This person is single. This is somebody who's taking good care of themselves. They have everything they need but love, but they still might have something from the past that's not quite healed. And they're viewing you, Sag, as the Five of Swords. All right, so this is Venus and Aquarius energy. So they're viewing you, Sag, as maybe a little bit detached, or there's some sort of conflict, fighting, bickering, or arguing. I don't know if you've exchanged words or you've detached from this connection. Now, with the Nine of Cups here, I see that you're in party mode, and why wouldn't you be? It's your birthday season, it's the holiday season. So I feel like you're in party mode. Maybe you're focused on other options or just having a good time right now. All right, and your wish fulfillment here is the Ten of Pentacles, though, which is this person. So it does feel like, you both want the same things. You both want stability and security. You want something permanent. You want to build and grow. You want to have maybe, have a family, or, just blend families, or just create your own family, whatever that might look like. And we have triple tens coming out, so pay attention to that number sequence 10, 10, 10. Some of my Saggies too, and I think this came out in another reading or a couple of your readings, like where I feel like you've got a lot of money and success coming your way. So I do feel like a lot of you, you're just kind of focused on that, or you're enjoying that. You're viewing this person as the Moon in reverse, Cancer, Pisces energy. So I do think like you feel like you see this person, or you see this connection very clearly. All right, let's see. But the relationship with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse can indicate it's karmic in nature, or there's some karma here that needs to be healed and released. I feel like things are not currently moving forward for the two of you. And again, it could be because you both have really high work hours. You're having a hard time coming together because you're both focused on, on your careers. There could also be distance here for sure. Your person is viewing the relationship as the King of Wands, so something that they do want to manifest. This is something that they do want to step up and step into. And they, this can be also indicate that they do see you two as like a power couple here. It's a very sensual, very sexy connection for this person. And you're viewing this connection as the Six of Swords. So I do kind of feel like whatever's going on here, Sag, you do kind of feel like you can get through it, or you can move past it. Your energy is the Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's like this is your energy. You're feeling fierce. You're feeling like, I think you're feeling confident. You're trusting yourself here when it comes to this connection. You feel like you see this person clearly. But I also think like you're really kind of, I don't want to say hell-bent, but that's kind of the word that came to my mind. Hell-bent on enjoying this time, staying present, focusing on your work and your career. And I think you do, this person is your wish fulfillment. You're seeing clearly what's going on here. All right. And again, maybe there has been like a conflict or like, you know, bickering or something like that. So let's see what else we need to know about your person. Or maybe there's a conflict in schedules, or somebody here was like burnt out and was feeling a bit stroppy. All right, so let's see. Sweet messages. Okay, so this person may be sending you sweet messages. Sealed with a kiss. Yeah, they're definitely still very attracted to you. They think about the last time you were together. And we see affairs and connections. Some of you, though, they're at a distance from you. Or maybe you find like a lot of this connection right now is through text messages or like video chats, either because you both are really busy, or, you know, either you're both really busy, or because, you know, somebody here is like traveling or something like that, or you're at a distance from one another. Let's see what else we need to know about this person. Yeah, they are. See, you're going to be getting sweet messages. They're going to be letting you know they're thinking of you and letting you know. And we see endings bring new beginnings. So if there has been an ending, there's a potential for a new beginning, or at least your person is feeling that way. They do feel like there can be growth, change, and liberation here, despite what might be going on, maybe freeing themselves from a karmic situation, or, you know, maybe the holiday season is just crazy for one or both of you for your schedules. Yeah, see, you also feel like there can be a coming back around, like there's going to be a new phase. So what's interesting is I actually feel like your person is feeling sensitive. Maybe they're feeling a little bit alone because they might feel like you're detached for one reason, just maybe because of work or something that's happened. But I see you both kind of being in this energy of understanding, like maybe it can't come together right now because of external circumstances, but it will come together. Yeah, exactly. And the butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, that's that Six of Swords energy. You do see this connection moving to the next phase, but in due time. Okay, so let's see what we might need to know about this person. What might we need to know about this person? Yeah, they're a little bit worried about getting hurt. Okay, they're a little bit hesitant because they're worried to get hurt here. And they may sometimes have a tendency to neglect their own needs in relationships, okay? And maybe they're just trying to avoid that at this time, like by staying in that Nine of Pentacles, not losing themselves here in this connection. All right, is there anything they want to say to you? I feel like a part of me is missing without you, okay? And I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. So they're recognizing the detachment here, but they are missing you. They are getting clarity at this time. All right, so let's go ahead and see. Actually, before I pull from this deck, I want to see what are their very next moves towards you. What are this person's very next moves towards my Sagittarius? Empress energy in reverse, okay, Taurus and Libran energy, and the Five of Wands in reverse. So wanting to heal things, but I also feel like this person feels they need to do a little bit more work on themselves, or they're not feeling like the best version of themselves. They may come in and tell you that, but I do think that they're coming in to bring this connection into union, or tell you that that's what they want. So it does feel like good news here. All right, so let's go ahead and see. You know, and that Empress energy in reverse can be third party. And I don't really, I mean, you know, for some of you, obviously it could be a third party here if you know that this person is dealing with someone else. But for the vast majority of you, it just feels like you can't quite be together at this time. All right, your advice here is to take charge, Sag. You're taking a back seat in a relationship or situation, and it may end up costing you time, money, or opportunity. You need to step up and regain control once again. So some of my Saggies, it is time to step up and take charge here and, maybe communicate or let this person know, how you're feeling. And I do feel like you're in a beautifully confident energy to do that. All right, my lovely Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you love and light. Take care.